welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle, and we today just got news that we've acquired Robbie Ray from the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we're going to be just pure reaction. We literally just whipped it together. As you can see, we were amidst trying to figure out how do we get our setup on during the day, and we're like, we'll leave it as it is.
Yeah, this is straight up like minutes after we have word. Like, I just got the update on my phone right now that we acquired Robbie Ray. So this could be maybe like less than 10 minutes since that happened. Let's talk about it, man. So we just acquired, we made a video last night. That one is up now. It was breaking down Taijuan Walker. And we talked about how some more stuff that we need would be another rotational starting pitcher. And we went out and we got one, and his name is Robbie Ray. And I know we've talked about him before. Like, tell me about him. What do you think?
Robbie Ray, I only knew Robbie Ray from fantasy last year. And I was like, I like him. He's good. But then you look a little bit deeper into his stats, and you realize, okay, he's not as exciting as I thought he'd be.
Yeah, he's good for fantasy.
Fantasy.
He is a major strikeout guy. Like, this guy strikes people out. Like, so far this season, he's rocking through 31 innings, he's K'd 43 people.
Amazing.
So like, he's absolutely a K machine. However, that's not necessarily reflective of what he's doing as far as an ERA standpoint goes and a WHIP standpoint goes. So far this season, he's got an ERA of 7.84. Abysmal.
Yeah.
His WHIP is 2 right now. Very, very bad. This is not near his career average. His career average is 4.25. Still not great. But yeah, like, clearly he's underachieving this year.
And yeah, if you believe in omens, he has his career average right now. The ERA is way over it. He's way over it right now. So if you believe, maybe he comes to a new city where he's competing. He's gonna balance out. Maybe he gives the last month of his of this shortened season like he rocks it. Maybe he evens it out. So it's good. But we needed pitching. It didn't matter really. We weren't gonna give up the studs. We weren't gonna give up a lot for the studs.
What did we give up? I barely even know right now.
We gave up Travis Bergen.
Bergen.
He's only played 2 seasons in the MLB with San Fran and Toronto. And his career ERA is 5.06. He's only played 22 games. Just by the looks of it, it looks like
starter.
No,
or a relief pitcher.
It looks like he's just. I'm literally just reading it off right now.
For sure.
Yeah, he's a relief pitcher. I honestly didn't even know that we had this guy.
Yeah,
I think he was on the taxi squad.
Okay, so we gave up a taxi squad for a guy who is underachieving right now. How old is Bergen?
Bergen is 26 years old.
Okay,
and
so
Robbie Ray's 28.
Yeah, Robbie Ray's 28 years old right now, and he's had 7 seasons in the majors. And he's been, like I said, okay. He's been a rotational guy, very valuable in fantasy because of the strikeouts that he offers. Not as great as far as a team building standpoint.
The thing is, he's only got the 1 year left on his contract, so
that's true.
Realistically, are we going to sign Robbie Ray back? Maybe not. Maybe we do. Who knows? But the thing is, it's just a rental piece now. That's all we know, just for this season. And look, now our rotation's Ryu, Walker, and Robbie Ray.
Yeah.
You could throw a Shoemaker in the mix when he comes back.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. It's decent. It gives us a chance to win, I would say.
It also, if we did sign this guy back, it wouldn't be for the deal that he's on right now.
No.
Right now, Robbie Ray, he's on his last year of a $9.4 million a year sort of deal. Based on the stats that he's providing so far, it's definitely not going to be that. If we did sign him back, I could see it being a lot more in the range of a $2 million, a $3 million, maybe a $4 million, which, depending on how he finishes out this season, I'd be okay with. I do want to take note, because I was looking back at some of the seasons, what's the best that this guy has to offer. In 2017, being a starting pitcher for a season, basically, he had an ERA of 2.89. So it's possible. There is upside here. Since then, it's gone up. In 2018, he had an ERA of 3.93, and then last year he had an ERA of 4.34, and then obviously this year he's not doing so great. Maybe the guy needed to change the scenery. Who knows? Maybe Toronto, he gets back to where he was in 2017. I'm not really sure. What do you think as far as like what are your feelings about this? You know, as a fan, as a
I'm happy.
move.
I'm happy we made a move. And here's the thing: like I said, look, we can make a move, but I don't want it to cost a lot. Give us something, and this is it. This is it. This is exactly the move that we needed. And it's funny, you were saying he had a great year in 2017. That's when he signed his contract right after that, and then he started falling off.
Exactly. Yeah. So he made his money, and hopefully he didn't lose motivation or whatever. Maybe that happened. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but obviously, yeah, he had the great year and then signed this contract. I like it too. I do like it. Like, I don't love the stats that he's providing this year so far. I'm obviously hoping that, we can get some positive regression going back to where he is or back to where he was. But from a team standpoint, I really think that all these moves, like we just went out and we got 2 pitchers in the last, 3 days or something like that? Very recently, anyways.
Yeah.
That to me says, as a fan, and it should also be saying to the Blue Jays players, hey guys, we think that we have a chance right now.
Yeah.
And for young kids who are, 21, 22, 23, 20, like all these guys are very young, that says a lot, and I'm really hoping that just the action of doing that continues to spark that.
And I think they're smart enough to understand where they are as a team and where they are in their whole franchise growth, that they're still waiting for more people to come up. They've played with them in spring training. They know, they're very well aware. So the fact that they're making smart GM choices is a good sign for the future and a good sign that we believe in this team.
Agreed. So moving forward, now that we have Robbie Ray, now that we have Taijuan Walker and Ryu, do you think that we make any other moves? I think we got a couple hours left or something like that?
I think just one more positional player, just because we have no depth in our lineup after the 6th or 7th spot. That bottom 3 is a giant black hole. Our bench is a giant black hole. Just give us some sort of pinch hitting option. I know we got Daniel Vogelbach, which is okay.
Yeah, but I would not classify Daniel Vogelbach as okay, to be honest. I believe
even
that
less than okay.
Below average when you're hitting below 200. That's bad. That's bad.
So we just need another option, I believe, and I think it's got to be in the infield on the left side, third base or shortstop.
Right. Because of Bobichet's injury, and we've been cycling Espinal through there.
Yeah, and we have Cavan locked down at second, and we have a bunch of first basemen. Just something, maybe a third base option. Travis Shaw's looked not the greatest at third base this year, Espinal and Bobichet's injury. I think maybe a shortstop third base option and get rid of Brandon Drury.
Yeah, and I mean, like we said last night in that video, Simmons was definitely an option.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I really think that this was the right move for them. I know that we had our dream scenario, of Clevenger flying in on his angelic wings
with his hair blowing in the wind.
Yeah, exactly.
But now he's going
just landing on the mound and blowing past everyone. But you know what? This was a lot more realistic, and it's the smart move. It's saying to the players, "Hey, I think we have a chance, but you know what? You guys need to continue to prove it. Yeah. We're going to give you
a chance.
Exactly, an opportunity right now."
And you know what, Blue Jays fans, that big trade, it's coming. Not this year, but it's coming in the future.
It will be coming soon. Yeah, when we're as hot as the Padres, and Guerrero is doing what Tatis is doing right now, we will be acquiring a Mike Clevenger-esque performer. But for now, it's Robbie Ray, and we're happy about it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please let us know what you think in the comments down below. Was this the move? Is there another guy that we should be targeting as starting pitcher? Do you not like Robbie Ray at all? And was this just a waste? Please let us know.
Yeah, and make sure to subscribe to us on our YouTube channel and follow us on our Anchor, Breaker, Radio Public, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And also follow us on Instagram.
Thank you so much for watching.
And go Jays go.